Mm-mm. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Let's talk about it. Always talking about it. Talk to me, I talk back. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's been a while since I came on here and did a video. Um, with everything that's going on, it's so much stuff going on, and it's hard. It can be very hard to stay encouraged and motivated at a time like this, right? It's hard. So today I have been just, listening to a lot of motivational videos, trying to lift my spirits, trying to stay up, because we come here on social media and you see so many negative things. It's one thing after another with this virus that's going around. It's just so much negative things out there. And I would advise anybody that suffers from depression or any anxiety and stuff like that, limit your intake on that stuff, because it will drive you crazy. It's nothing, never good. You never see nothing good, never. It's like constantly bad stuff, and people are sharing it over and over again and talking about it over and over again. Live update, new, it's you're constantly being fed this stuff, and nobody's saying anything good about it. I think somebody died today as a result of the virus, and it's just sad. It really is. So I was trying to find, like, what can I say, what can I do to uplift everybody, right? Because I think like that. Like my videos, I want to encourage, I want to inspire, I want to motivate, but at times like this is kind of hard to, like, what do you talk about, what do you but what I realize is we can't change what's going on around us, but we can control how we respond to it. So just make sure you keep yourself surrounded with positive, uplifting things and people, right? Try to do things to take your mind off of the chaos that's going on, because this is gonna be all in the past one day, right? One day soon, this is gonna be all in the past. It's gonna be a memory. So right now, we all are in the storm. You're not in the storm by yourself. We all are in this storm, and I promise you, we're gonna make it out of it. We have it's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel, but we got to get through the tunnel. So just keep that in mind. So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because like I said, it's enough of that going on. So this message is for my young people. I know you guys are out of school this week, and some people are, some students are taking classes online, for those who have Wi-Fi and stuff in that area. And I think for other areas, they have businesses that are offering, that service as well, which is really awesome. I think they was talking about a mobile place where kids can go and, do that as well. So it's good. That's good. I think it's, what I like about what's going on. There's so many people offering things. There are places that are offering free lunches for kids, even school. Free lunches. There are restaurants that are offering free lunches. And I think this is so awesome, and it shouldn't just be a crisis for people to want to do good, It should happen all the time. That's my opinion. So, but anyway, like I said, this message today is for my millennials, my young people, because I was young once, back way when, and I used to. Let me tell you what I used to do. I used to blame my absent father that wasn't in my life. I used to blame him in my head, as far as the decisions that I was making, right? I did that, for a long time. And then I got to this point, I'm like, well, I'm an adult now, right? Once you become an adult, you can't continue to blame the parent that was not in the home, or whoever did whatever somebody done to you. You can't continue to blame that person, because as you become an adult, guess what? You're making these decisions now. Nobody's putting a gun to your head, forcing you to make these decisions. You're making these decisions. And a lot of times in life, we try to blame other people for things that we know are not right. Things that we're doing. Like, we're just looking for some kind of validation. This is why I'm doing it. Yeah, that's why I do that. I'm doing it for that reason. Or I'm doing it for this reason, because this person wasn't there, because that person wasn't there. Life happens, and you cannot always control other people, but you can control how you respond to the situation, right? So looking back, like I could have made better choices. I could have turned it all the way around, because I didn't know all the details of the situation, and you might not know all the details of the situation if you're in this, predicament as well. So I think about that, and I'm like, wow, I was blaming him for a long time, and he probably didn't know it, but I did in my mind, because I wanted to blame somebody for me not having what I felt like I needed to have. And sometimes in life, we think we're supposed to have certain things. We think we're supposed to be with that man, that woman. We think we're supposed to be with them, right? But maybe that's not who you're supposed to be with, but that's who you think you're supposed to be with, right? So the moral of the story is, as you get older, as you become an adult, a young adult, you are in control of the choices that you make. That's on you. That's not on anybody else. You can't blame mom for not being there. You can't blame dad. You can't put it on them, right? You can't. Because as you become an adult, these decisions that you make are on you. Because when you do the crime, your mom and your daddy ain't going to jail for you. You going. You did the crime, you gonna do the time, right? So a lot of things, like I said, a lot of choices I was making, and I was watching shows, and I was like, they didn't have their father in their lives, and that's why they made these bad decisions, and it's their fault, it's his fault. And I'm like, it's after a while, it's like, okay, so you can't keep blaming it. Like, we recognize what the problem is. So going forward, what are you going to do differently? Because you can't keep making the same mistakes, making the same choices, and blaming the same person. You cannot do that. You can't. When you know better, you do better. You're supposed to, right? You know better, you do better. So I really had to take a hard look at me. Because, a lot of times we want to focus and blame other people for our bad choices, our bad decisions. And at the end of the day, the key word is our. They're our decisions. They're our choices, right? You want a better life, you got to make better choices. And you got to really think about, the choices that you make about your life, right? And don't let nobody tell you what you should do as far as, career-wise. You know what you want to do, right? A lot of times I think our parents they want the best for us, and I get that. But they want you to do things that they feel like they want you to do, and that might not necessarily be something that you want to do. So just always keep that in mind. Do whatever it is that you're going to be happy doing, because it's you're the person that's going to do it, right? We want to make our family, our mom and dad happy, but at the end of the day, you got to make yourself happy. You can't make them happy. You can't make nobody happy but you. At the end of the day, make sure that you're happy, right? Because making other people happy will leave you miserable. I know I did it. I tried to be what everybody wanted me to be, and I kept losing me. I was never happy, but they were happy because I was doing what they wanted me to do, right? So you got to have your own mind. You got to know what you want, right? And it's okay if you don't know. You'll figure it out. In time, you will. Right? Whatever it is you love doing, you have a passion for, and everybody, a passion is something inside of you that you get excited when you think about it. You get excited when you're doing it, and you might not know what that is just yet, and it's okay, because for a long time I didn't know at all, right? But I never looked at it like that. I always did what everybody else wanted me to do, and see how that didn't go well for me. I don't know about you, but that didn't went well for me. Things started going better for me once I started doing what I like to do, what I love to do, right? So once I started working on myself, I started realizing things about myself. I started learning about me and stopped letting people tell me who I was. Can't nobody tell you who you are. Only you know that, right? People think they know you. They know things that you like and stuff. But when it comes to your passion and what you really want to do, only you know that. I'm telling you, only you know that. And once you figure that out, things will start flowing right. They will. I can't explain it, but once I figured out what I wanted to do, stuff just start being revealed to me, if that makes sense. Stuff just start being shown to me, and I got so excited about. I got so excited about it, and then there are other ideas that were popping to my head. Like, excuse me, I started off speaking, telling my story, sharing my story. I love doing that because I feel like we all have a gift. We all have a gift, and people need your gift, right? So that's why I do what I do. I love it. I love helping. I love inspiring. I love motivating, and that's why I do what I do. I also love fashion, so I'm definitely working on that now as well. But when I started out, this is where I started at doing this. I was like, okay, this is cool. But, I'm like, I'm looking at stuff, and I'm like, I want to try this. I want to try that. Why can't I, have my own clothing line? Why can't I do my own thing, So start working on that as well. So I'm excited about it because these are things that I love. And it's not just, I'm not saying it's one thing you're going to be focused on. It might be many things that you're going to be focused on, but just be consistent and don't let nobody change your mind. Just stand your ground. Stand your ground and know what you want, and knock that thing out. You might fail, but keep on. You learn from that, right? Because failure is a big lesson, right? You know what not to do the next time. And then once you get it, then you can show somebody else. Let me tell you what happened to me. Share your story, because you got something that people need. I got something that people need. You got something everybody got something that somebody need, right? I'm here to help people. I'm here to inspire people, right? So that's my give back. And that's all I wanted to say. I feel like I ran on a little too long, but I get excited because I love doing this. I love sharing me with you. I do. I really do. It's my passion, as you can tell. So let's talk about it. We're always talking about it. Don't get discouraged about what's going on right now. Just look up. Look up. Because if you look up, you can get up. Right? We might be ugly right now, but we're gonna come out of this. Just keep that in mind. Right? Stay motivated, stay encouraged, and do whatever you need to do to lift yourself up out of here, right? So that's all I got. Peace. I pray for the world. I pray for this. I just pray, right? You should too. If that's your thing. If not pushing that off on anybody. But yeah. Until next time, let's talk about it. Always talking about it. Peace, love, and hair grease. J Rose is out.